Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Well, I never thought I'd be hosting my own show, and I really never thought I'd be hosting a show with my wife, but here we are. Hey, I'm Jesse Kriske, and this is Kim Kriske.
Hello.
Hey, all right, and we are Kriske Business. Welcome to Kriske Business, our first show, as you might be able to tell already. And Kim, why are we doing this show? What is making us, why are we putting ourselves through this?
I think it's just we had nothing else going on. Reality season is, reality shows are on a break. We've got nothing else to do, so what the hell? Let's go ahead and make some asses of ourselves.
Absolutely, yeah. So, do you want to describe what kind of show this is going to be?
Yeah, it's kind of entertainment, sports, family. We're cool parents. I'm a hip stepmom, and things that are going around town. We work at Evergreen Media, so we'll be talking about that as well as Planet Vero, because you could be in my seat doing your own podcast. So it'll be a mix of everything. Hopefully just something that makes you laugh, and just try to stay tuned for at least like the first 4 minutes.
That's right. All right. We're going to have a good time. Kim, have you ever been in yoga? Have you ever done a yoga class?
I'm not bendy. You know that.
No. Okay. All right. Well, so you've never been in a yoga class, obviously. Well, in one yoga class in Miami, one yoga instructor has been teaching yoga class in Miami for 14 years. This yoga class has gone through COVID. It has gone through hurricanes. But one day, last month, a man was injured by an iguana in a yoga class. That's right. A Miami man was injured by a falling iguana during an outdoor yoga class, and he received scrapes and bruises and cuts on his face. That's unbelievable. That's something that can only happen in South Florida.
They're getting too big. These lizards are getting way too big. In fact, my partner, Julie, my business partner, Julie, has a lizard in her house, and she won't kill it because she feels bad. It's disgusting. Just get rid of it. They're too big down south. And remember, in the Keys, they're huge.
They are huge, yeah. So as Michael, the man who was attacked by the iguana, tells it, one moment he's relaxed on his back with his shade hat, covering his face, preparing for the final resting pose, and the next he's in excruciating pain, bleeding, and unable to open his eyes. He said it felt like a sandbag hit him in the face. Apparently, 2 iguanas were fighting in the tree, and one fell off about 25 feet off the ground. It wasn't one of these, sometimes you hear about these in the frozen weather, these iguanas that freeze and they kind of go into hibernation. It wasn't one of those cases. This was a case of 2 iguanas fighting. And, the guy was okay. He's fine. He's recovered from his injuries, but he says, I'm sure there are crazies out there who will come out to protect the iguanas, but he says, but we should shoot them out of the trees. If they're so beautiful, you should mount them.
Huh. Talk about downward lizard.
Hey, all right.
See what I did there?
I like it.
That's
I like
a pun.
Kim,
what else do we have?
So, one of our favorite movies is Shawshank Redemption, right? Shawshank Redemption.
Hope is a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, 2 people escaped from jail, and you'll never believe where they went. The guys in Shawshank Redemption, they met up in Mexico. Well, these guys, 2 inmates in a Virginia jail, used primitively made tools to create a hole in the wall, and they escaped. 37 and 43 years old, they exploited a weakness in the jail's construction. They used toothbrush and a metal object to get out, climbed a fence, they get out, and guess where they were caught?
In a sewage drain?
No, at an IHOP.
Okay, they had to get their pancakes, huh?
I guess so, yeah. Police asked for the public's help in catching the the criminals. They were convicted criminals, of course. They escaped. Police asked for the public's help, and they were spotted at an IHOP. They gotta get your pancake on, I guess.
Yeah, a couple hot cakes.
Absolutely. The sheriff's office is investigating to help prevent further escapes.
All right.
All right. Well, we know how you feel about iguanas. How do you feel about snakes?
Oh my God. I can't.
No?
No.
Well, what about 100 venomous snakes?
Oh, God.
Well, in Pennsylvania, according to Penn Live, police were called to the scene after receiving a report of an unconscious man. When they arrived, they found the body of a 23-year-old man who was pronounced dead. Although the cause of death has not been disclosed, officials have revealed that the man had a snake bite mark. Further investigation discovered an extensive collection of snakes and an alligator in this Pennsylvania home. According to reports, 4 adults were living in the house along with a 3-year-old girl. The group had recently moved to the area with the intention of selling the reptiles at shows and online. Over 100 venomous snakes.
I think I think you can sell those for a lot of money.
I think that's what they were trying to do.
Oh my God.
I don't think it's worth it. Especially I get your boa constrictors that don't have venom in them. You know, I had a friend that had a boa constrictor and, a Burmese python to be exact. I get that. I mean, kind of. I mean, they don't show emotion or anything. I mean, it's not like a cat or a dog, but at least it's not going to kill you. But venomous snakes, I don't understand the draw of it. Maybe it's just the danger.
I don't know. I can't stand snakes.
Yeah.
There was that one living under our bathtub. That was enough. I'm venomous or not. It's disgusting.
That's right. When we recently we had our bathroom renovated, and when the guy took out the old bathtub, he said there was a snake living under the bathtub.
He killed it in there. He took a shovel and split it in half. It was big.
Yeah. So stay away from those poisonous snakes. That's what I'd say. Okay, we have a lot of fishermen in the area. Okay, my brother's a fisherman. We know fishermen. We work with people who love to fish, and they enter these tournaments sometimes. Well, the long net of the law has bagged 2 fishermen who put weights in fish in an attempt to win a fishing tournament in September 2022. Jacob Runyon, 43, and Chase Kaminsky, 36, have pleaded guilty to charges of cheating and unlawful ownership of wild animals. Now, what these 2 guys did was they were putting weights, like, fishermen weights, like you put the weights at the end of the fishing, line to weight the line down. Well, they put weights inside fish that they had already caught, or maybe they bought them at the store, right? They were competing in the Lake Erie Walleye Trail Tournament in Cleveland with a first prize of over $28,000. So a lot of money at stake here. They had aroused suspicions before the tournament began because of their long run of striking success in various tournaments beforehand, combined with the fact that they didn't follow the custom of donating their caught fish to local food banks. I guess that's what you do. You donate your fish. Well, people are suspicious. They called him out. They sliced open the fish right there in front of the crowd, and 10 lead weights along with several walleye fillets were found inside the fish. These guys pleaded guilty to 1 count of cheating, which is a felony, and 1 count of unlawful ownership of wild animals, a misdemeanor. Have you ever cheated to win anything?
Oh, absolutely. Cheating's okay in some things.
Like what?
I'm on the spot here. I mean, sometimes you can, say you don't swing quite as often in golf, take the mulligan. Who cares? It doesn't hurt anybody.
Okay. As long as it doesn't hurt anybody, right?
Yeah.
But when it's almost 30 grand on the line.
Nobody, it's like a white lie. I just hope they got off the hook.
Well, apparently they did not. They got caught, unlike the fish that they had.
I just wanted to throw my pun in there. That was all.
I like it. Kim, have you ever failed a driving test?
Yes, I have.
You have?
Yes, I got my driver's license. I couldn't drive because it was expired, and I had to retake the test.
You did? I did too. My first day, the day I turned 16, I took the test. I couldn't parallel park, and so I had to come back the next day and take it over. Did you ever have a feeling that you wanted to do burnouts and scream at the people who gave you the test?
don't think so.
No?
It was my own fault. I was a burnout.
Okay, good. Well, police in Ontario, Canada were called to the scene after a man got angry after he failed his driving test. Now, the driver allegedly yelled at the drive test staff, got into his vehicle, sped through the parking lot, drove through a walkway, nearly hitting 4 people, and then did a number of burnouts in the plaza parking lot. Police say they found him sitting in the driver's seat of the parked vehicle.
Jesus.
Yeah, it sounds like something out of that show Trailer Park Boys.
Ooh, I don't watch that. That's not trashy enough for me.
Oh, it's kind of trashy.
Okay, if you watch it, then, maybe.
Take my word for it. All right, very good. All right. Do you have any news yourself?
Well, I've been reading about this spargasm, and I laugh every time I say it.
What?
The spargasm thing.
Sargasm?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's that 5-mile blob of seaweed heading towards Florida. It's huge.
Yeah, it
and
is.
Apparently it's going to ruin the summer because it's going to float on and, come ashore. And then it stinks like rotten eggs. And the gases that come off it actually, in severe cases, cause coma, heart attack, seizures. That's okay, though. But it also can get dried out and cows can eat it and stuff. So just not looking forward to it. I have some family coming this summer and they're always excited to go in the ocean and it stinks and you can't swim in it. So I'm not really sure. I didn't read too much about it. I just wanted to be prepared for the show. So if you have any more insight.
Yeah, it's a huge blob of seaweed, the bigger than the state of Florida, making its way, through the currents and up this way, and just gotta hope that it doesn't ruin the summer. We've had a lot of water quality issues not related to seaweed, and they would be terrible if the seaweed ruined the summer for any beachgoers here in Florida.
It's twice the size of Florida. It's 5,000 miles wide. It's double the width of the United States.
That's incredible.
That's pretty big.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's a lot of seaweed, folks. Hope you like seaweed soup. All right.
Jesus. Good thing no one's watching.
That's right.
Let's talk about sports ball.
Sports. All right. Yeah. We've got the Final Four coming up this weekend. If you're listening on the radio, it's going on right now, or it's on, the Saturday games. If you're listening, let's go on.
Spit it out,
Junior. Miami plays University of Connecticut, and San Diego State plays Florida Atlantic. 3 of those teams have never been to the Final Four. This is pretty incredible. UConn has won it before 4 times, but FAU and Miami, it could be FAU against Miami. That's unbelievable.
Well, let's talk about that Miami game. It was crazy. They were down 13. They came back. It was like kind of a little Cinderella story. I loved it.
Yeah.
They were being rough out there, though.
They were being rough out there.
For basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, Texas really gave it to them. It looked like Texas had the upper hand. Looked like they were going to win the game. And just Miami got hot and Texas got cold. And that's my basketball analysis for you.
It took a lot of balls.
There you go. All right.
What else are you watching? You got hockey and baseball season.
Yeah, baseball season is about to begin. And I think next week is the start of the season. Hockey season is coming to a close, the regular season anyway. We're gearing up for the playoffs. The Panthers are making a push, and the Heat are making a push in the basketball playoffs, which begin in April as well. So a lot of stuff going on, and the Masters coming up soon. You're a golf fan.
I was just going to say, I wish I gave a hoot about any of those things. They're all snooze fest. But the Masters, on the other hand, that is interesting. That's entertaining. I love that. Those people are so skilled. It's really amazing what they can do.
Golf. Exciting.
It is. That time Mickelson had to, chip it out of a bush and it went in. I mean, it was great.
Who could forget? All right. Well, why don't we take a break here and we'll duke it out while the commercials play, and you guys stick around. This is Kriske Business.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day.
At Sunshine Furniture, we've been the outdoor furniture experts for over 30 years and carry the largest selection of patio furniture, all made in America. Hundreds of styles, colors, and fabrics to choose from in outdoor wicker, aluminum, and recycled plastic from Lloyd Flanders, Polywood, Berlin Gardens, O.W. Lee, Windward, Woodard, Telescope, and others, all made to withstand our Florida climate, in stock and ready for you to enjoy. Right now, we're having a spring sale on selected groups, and also all pictures, lamps, and accessories are half price. We also specialize in replacement cushions, umbrellas, beach chairs, outdoor rugs, and fire pits. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1, Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome.
Are you a therapist or a nurse seeking the multi-state compact license? In the state of Florida, these and many other industries require a Level 2 live scan background check for clearance to work in your industry. A1A Fingerprints is your certified live scan source from Broward to Brevard. And if you're a medical provider, you need to be registered on the ACA web portal. A1A Fingerprints will help you navigate and comply with the law. Call 772-494-6556 or visit a1afingerprints.com. A1A Fingerprints.
Hello and welcome back to Kriske Business. I'm Jesse Kriske, and with me is Kim Kriske.
Hello.
Hey, all right. Well, thanks for joining us. This is our first show, so bear with us as we get through some of these hiccups. But we wanted to go introduce a new segment. These kids, you know, they're always coming up with these new phrases. We don't know what they're talking about, right? All these kids with their hip new language, and you know, we're middle-aged, old people. It's sometimes hard to decipher what the heck these kids are saying. So we want to introduce to you a new segment called "What Are These Kids Saying?" All right, so
good name.
Yeah, good name. So. Kim, I'm going to play something for you, and you're going to guess what these kids are saying.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
All right.
It's time for What Are These Kids Saying?
All right, Kayla, explain what this video is about.
Basically words that adults won't understand, but everyone else under like 25 won't understand, but adults would be like, what the frick does that mean? Like old grandmas, basically.
All right, what's our first word?
Touch grass.
All right, touch grass. Touch grass, Kim, that's our first word. What does touch grass mean?
If it's me and you.
Okay.
Touch grass. I really have no idea. Do a somersault in the grass or something.
Okay, kind of. Stick to.
It means you have to touch grass when you're inside too much. When you're like addicted to video games. Yeah, it's basically like saying, bro, you're so addicted to that game. Actually, go outside. Don't like people. To all the people that are stuck inside. That don't. Go touch grass then. Yeah, go touch grass. Go in your backyard or something at least.
There you go. Go in the backyard. Go outside. Live life a little bit. Get off those video games. Get off those electronics.
What kind of parents let their kids play video games anyways, right?
That's right. That's right.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about parents. So I get stuff in the mail all the time for my dad.
Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Dead. And it's for AARP, or, you know, did you recently move? Yes, he has moved. He's checked out. So
he bought the farm.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
He's not living at this address anymore.
Well, and it made me think about how old we are. Mm-hmm. And I looked up an article. I did some studying here. and went over some of the things where old people realize that they're old, or some of the traits that old people have. And I just wanted to read off a few. We have old people are obsessed with the weather. And I think that it pertains to you and I very much so. I come home and you have the Weather Channel on watching tornado history or something.
Yeah. But in my defense, I've always been obsessed with the weather.
Oh, I'm an old guy.
But yeah, now that I'm old, yeah, it's taken on a whole new level.
Also, leaving voicemails. I love doing that.
Yeah.
When I do it, I repeat my phone number too, just in case they didn't see that I called.
That makes sense.
Ignoring the GPS, caring more about checking their mailbox than their email.
Yeah.
My mom is guilty of this.
Yeah.
She has an email that gets sent to her to tell her what mail is coming in the mailbox that day. That's old people.
Yeah.
But at least she's checking her email, I guess.
I guess so, yeah.
We also writing in cursive. The kids don't know how to do that. That's so weird, right? You know how to write in cursive.
I know how. I never do, but I know how, yeah.
When's the last time you wrote in cursive?
I mean, filling out a decorative ornament just for decoration, you know. I have pretty good handwriting when it comes to decoration, but that's it. Unless it's for decoration purposes, I'm not writing in cursive.
And how about the last time you wrote a check?
The last time I wrote a check? Wow. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a few months at least.
That's old people.
Yeah.
But I wrote one today.
You wrote one today? You're old.
Summer camp.
All right.
Yes. Also, sending thank you cards, which I don't think is an old person trait. I think that's a good person trait.
It is. It's kind of grown out of style, I guess I would say, but just only because I mean, it's good manners. It's polite. It's a great thing to do. Unfortunately, yeah, not a lot of people do it anymore.
Yeah, we went to a wedding in Michigan. Spent the money to go up there, went to the wedding, blah, blah, blah. And as a thank you, I got a message on Facebook, which I would have rather gotten nothing than that. It was kind of pissed me off. Those people will remain nameless.
All right, well.
We also have carrying around hard candy, and that I haven't started that yet. Have you? Oh my God.
I might have a peppermint right here next to me.
Cringe. Golly.
Yeah. I might have Werther's Originals in my desk.
You're the old person.
I'm the old
that.
guy at the candy store, yeah.
How about having a landline? Do you know anyone with a landline?
No. My parents still do, but in addition to their cell phone.
Okay. They're really old,
so
though.
That's kind of old, yeah.
Yeah. And also reminiscing about the old days. I find myself doing this. Back, when I was young and I was buying eggs, they were only $1.99. And then I said, shoot, I am old.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it's only natural to think about back in the days when you were growing up and kind of romanticize those times. So.
Also, I look at my hands and the finger wrinkles. That just came to me. I realized that's old, like the Titanic lady,
Yeah, definitely. Well, Kim, we got 1 minute to go. You want to tell us what's going on at Evergreen Media and Planet Vero?
Well, Evergreen Media, we have a boat show this weekend. Check it out at Riverside Park, Saturday and Sunday. Also,
and that's Vero Beach.
Oh yes, Vero Beach. Thank you.
All right. And what time? Do you know?
10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Great.
Yes.
See you at the boat show.
Yes. How about you? Got anything?
Yeah. Well, we've got new shows coming up. Stay tuned to Planet Vero Radio. We got Planet Vero Radio Saturdays and Sundays from 2 p.m. until midnight. And you can always catch our show again on Facebook on the Planet Vero Evergreen on Evergreen Media at Planet Vero Facebook page.
Good job.
Our youtube.com/Planet Vero. And we'll see you again next time. All right. Thanks for joining us on Kriske Business.
Bye-bye. Thank you.